Okay, hello everyone, good morning. Am I audible? Okay, first we'll complete this recurrence relation part. Okay, in first hour, and then after all of you please continue the assignment question. Okay, so it is a part of unit number three, that is recurrence relation. Simple topic is that only one definition and its counter example to check the recurrence relation. Okay, and to find its solution. So it is a part of unit number three. Let us discuss it. What is meaning of recurrence relation? Okay, it is a quite different concept that we just involve the sequence concept, infinite sequence form to define the recurrence relation. Okay, it is not connection with reflexive, antisymmetric, transitive relation and so on. It is just different one. Okay, so let's complete this topic in today's lab. Okay. In ABH, I already completed this topic, but in your lab is remaining. So let's start the recurrence relation first. Okay, let's complete it, and then all of you please continue the assignment question. Okay. So what is meaning of recurrence relation? Uh, Definition is given here. How we can define recurrence relation and what does it mean? So recurrence relation is an infinite sequence. Okay, it is one infinite sequence as A1, A2, A3 up to AN, up to infinite, in which the formula for the nth term is AN. Okay, formula of nth term, that is AN, depends on one or more preceding term. Okay, depends on one or more preceding term with a finite set of startup value, means initial condition. Okay, that is meaning of recurrence relation. We have one infinite sequence as a A1, A2 up to AN minus 1, that is AN, and so on. That is the infinite sequence. As if I write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on, that is also infinite sequence. Clear? So here, nth term, that is an, okay? And when we created formula, so it depends on one or more preceding term, means it depends on an minus 1, depends on an minus 2, and so on, okay? To predict this sequence, a1, a2 up to an minus 1. And there is some initial conditions will be given in the question, okay, in this data. That is called finite startup value, means it should be the finite initial value, means a1 will be given that, a2 answer is given that. So these are the initial value, and based on that we can predict this sequence by using the an form. Okay, which type of sequence we can predict by using the given recurrence relation. Okay, so that is meaning of recurrence relation. It is one infinite sequence which involve the term as a A1, A2, A3 up to AN. And now when we create a formula of nth term, okay, will be given in the example that, but when we create from the sequence, so AN depends on one or more preceding term, means it depends on AN, N minus 1th term depends on N minus 2th term and so on, okay, with a finite initial condition. Okay, so that is called recurrence relation, and these are the example of recurrence relation. Okay, in the first example, we have the two initial conditions that a0 equal to 1 and a1 equal to 1. Okay, and we have, this is a recurrence relation. Okay, an is equal to 1 plus 2n minus 1. Okay, where an is depends on one or more preceding term. So which preceding term is here? An minus 1. That is a preceding term. Okay, that will occurs before the an. Okay, that is a an minus 1 here. Then after you can create the an. Okay, so it depends on one or more preceding term. And now that is our recurrence formula. An is equal to 1 plus 2 an minus 1. Okay, and now we create it sequence. Okay, so how we can create it sequence? So here values is given that it is work for n than equal to 2. So for A0, A1 value are already given that. So this A0 and A1 are initial condition. Okay, these are the finite value. These are the initial condition. Okay, and now replace one by one values. So A0, A1 is already given, that is 1. Now put n equal to 2. Okay, put n equal to 2 in this formula. So we'll get A2 answer. So A2 is equal to 1 plus 2 A2 minus 1. Okay, an minus 1 replace n equal to 2 that. So A2 will become 1 plus 2 A1. And what is the answer of A1? That is a 1. So is equal to 1 plus 2, that is equal to 3. Okay, so we get A2 is equal to 3. Then after A3, so for n is equal to 3, replace n equal to 3 in the formula. So it will become 1 plus 2, 3 minus 1, it will become A2. So A3 answer is depends on A2. A2 answer is depends on A1. Okay, so your next answer is depends on the previous value. Clear? So this type of sequence is called the recurrence formula. So A2 we have 3, so is equal to 1 plus 2 into 3, that is a 6 here, and 1 plus 6 is equal to a 7. So we'll get this type of sequence 1, 3, 7, 15, 31, 63, and so on. Okay, and if we consider it general formula, okay, these are the numbers we have as a 1, 3, 7, 15, 31, and so on. So if we create it formula form, okay, so that formula will call the recurrence formula. Okay, and here the recurrence formula of the sequence, that is an is equal to 1 plus 2 an minus 1 for n greater than equal to 2. Clear? Second example, the initial condition are a0 equal to 1, a1 equal to 2. Okay, and with the formula of recurrence, that is an is equal to 3 of an minus 1 plus an minus 2. So an minus 1 and an minus 2 are the preceding term. Okay, it will be occurs before the an, and it is work for n greater than equal to 2. So now check the sequence that which type of value we can find. Okay, so put n is equal to 2 because we have already answer of a1. Okay, a0 is also there. So it is the a2 is equal to 3 of a2 minus 1, it will become a1 plus a2 minus 2, so it will become a0. So replace a0 a1, that is 3 of 1 plus a 2. Okay, that is a 2 plus 1, so it is a 3 into 3 will be the 9. Okay, so a0 is 1, that is given, a1 is a 2, that is given. Now a2 you will get a 9, and then after we'll predict a3 answer for n is equal to 3. Okay, so we can find the 33. Okay, then after 126, 40, 477, and so on. So these are the recurrence formula. Okay, for the infinite sequence. Is it clear the both the example, counter example of recurrence formula? Is it clear? Okay, and after that, one of third example is there, a Fibonacci sequence. Okay, so Fibonacci sequence is also infinite sequence. Clear? So how we can consider convert to the as a formula form? So for that we first predict a two initial condition, that is f1 and f2. f1 is equal to 1, f2 is equal to 2, and Fibonacci sequence, that is in this form 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, and so on. It is the additions of this preceding term. Okay, 1 plus 1, that is 2. Okay, and 2 plus 3, that is a 5. 5, 3 plus 5, that you will get 8. 5 plus 8, that is 13. 13 plus 8, that is 21, and so on. So there is Fibonacci sequence. So its formula form, that will be fn plus 1 is equal to fn minus 1 plus fn. Okay, fn plus 1 means next term. It is the addition of a present term plus preceding term. Okay, so that is fn minus 1 plus fn, and that is for n greater than equal to 3, because f1 and f2 we have already given as the initial condition. Okay, so let us check it for n greater than equal to 3. So first we'll predict for if you put n greater than 3, we'll get directly f 4 here. But let us consider it for n is equal to 2. So we can predict also the f3. Okay, so f3, put n is equal to 2 there. Okay, so f3 will become 2 plus 1 will become f3. So f3 is equal to f2 minus 1 means f1 plus f2. a 2. Okay, n is equal to 2 we now replace. So it will become 1 plus 2 and that is equal to 3. So answer of F3 that is equal to 3. And now put n is equal to the 3. Okay, so we'll get F4. So F4 is equal to F 3 minus 1 that is F2 plus here it is the F3. Okay, so F2 we have a 2 and F3 we have a 3, so is equal to 5. Okay, so these are the values of Fibonacci sequence 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 40, 34 and so on. There is a value we have, but we just convert to there's a formula form, and by using formula we can predict the value. Okay, so that formula is called the recurrence formula, that is Fn plus 1 is equal to Fn minus 1 plus the Fn. Okay, that is third example as a Fibonacci sequence, and we can also create it a recurrence formula. Then after compound interest, okay, so compound interest formula, that is also one of the recurrence formula. Okay, if we have the data as the initial amount, you just decode the initial amount. Let us take 1 lakh, clear, and you just invert it to the any bank sector. N is the number of year, okay. R is the interest rate, annual interest rate, and A is the amount of money at the end of a year. Okay. For example, if you invest this 1 lakh for 1 year, okay, with the interest rate 10%. So after the 1 year, you will get a 1 lakh 10,000. Okay, that is meaning. But for second year, third year, fourth year, okay, how we can predict this final amount? Clear? If you just invest for 10 year, okay, you just invest 1 lakh for a 10 year with the 10% interest rate. So how we can check the final amount directly? So that is called compound interest formula. Okay, for 1 year formula, it will be work with the P of 1 plus R. Okay, A is the final amount at the end. P is the amount that you have to invest, initial amount, plus PRP. Okay, so amount into the interest. Okay, that total with the P, so we'll get a amount at 1 year, P plus RP amount. Okay, then after in the second year, you just again invest this amount. Okay, this amount will invest again in the second year, P plus RP, and apply the interest with the R again. So it will be P plus RP of 1 plus R. Okay, and it will be P of 1 plus R square. Okay, P of 1 plus R square. That is amount at the second year. Then after for a third year, it will be P of 1 plus R cube. At the fourth year, it will be the P of 1 plus R raised to 4. At the fifth year, it will be P of 1 plus R raised to 5. And at the nth year, it will be the P of 1 plus R raised to n. Okay, P of 1 plus R raised to n. That is the amount of the interest rate. Okay, and you just verify also this. Okay, for example, we just invest this 1 lakh. Okay, for the 10 year, and we just check how many which amount will get after the 10 year. Okay, for a 10 year, I just invest it with the 10% interest rate. So let us use this formula here. N is equal to 10. Okay, so P is a 1 lakh into 1 plus R. R is a 10 percentage with the power a 10. Okay, so let us check the answer. That is so at the 10 year, okay, you will get 2,59,374 amount. Okay, so this work, this type formula will work as a recurrence relation form. That is our recurrence formula. A is equal to 1 plus P is equal, A is equal to P of 1 plus R raised to n. Okay, and these are some more example. Okay, and here we'll check the solution of recurrence relation. One of the solution is given that. Okay, and we just verify this solution. Okay, so how we can verify that? So for example, if we have any function of, if we write fx is equal to x square minus 4 is equal to 0, and we just say x is equal to 2 is the solution of this function. So how we can verify this solution to the function? We just put x equal to 2 this function, means we just take f of 2, and f of 2 it becomes 0. Okay, that is a 4 minus 4, it becomes 0. Then we can say that 2 is the solution of this formula, okay, of this equation. The same trick we apply to check the solution of recurrence relation also. Here one of the recurrence relation is given that an is equal to 2 an minus 1 minus an minus 2. Okay, that is one recurrence relation for n is equal to 2, 3, 4, and so on. And here we just check that sequence an with an is equal to 3n is the solution of this recurrence relation or not. Okay, आपको चेक करना है कि ये जो 3n टर्म्स है, it is a solution or not. Okay. So for n greater than 2, we have the recurrence formula is a 2an minus 1 minus an minus 2. So जो an is equal to 3n है, will apply to this here. Okay, means we'll check an minus 1 based on the 3n, and we'll check an minus 2 based on the 3n. Okay, so it will be a 2an minus 1 minus an minus 2 is equal to 2 times an minus 1. So an minus 1 will be the 3 of n minus 1, okay, as per the relation. So it will be 3 of n minus 1 minus an minus 2. So what is an minus 2 form? That is a 3 of n minus 2. Clear? 3 of n minus 2. And now just simplify that. That is a 2 of 3n minus 3 and minus 3n plus 6, okay, and multiply 2 now inside. So it is 6n minus 6 minus 3n plus 6. Okay, so 6n minus 6 will be removed. 6n minus 3n, so is equal to the 3n. Okay, so 3n is the solution of this recurrence formula. Okay, that is the proof. And now second one, an is equal to 5. It is also the solution of recurrence relation. Okay, so how we can check an is equal to 5? So same way, 2an minus 1 minus an minus 2. So an minus 1 form, an is equal to 5 there. So an minus 1 is also 5. There is no any n term is there. And an minus 2, that is also 5. Okay. So replace it here, 2 into 5 minus 5. 2 into 5 minus 5 is equal to 5, and that is the solution. Okay. So we can see that 2 an is equal to 5 is also the solution of recurrence formula. Okay. These are the two related example of this one. And then after the solution of recurrence relation. Okay, here in this previous example we have the direct solution is given that, and we just verify the solution. Is what term say n is equal to 5 and 3n, it is a solution of recurrence relation or not. Okay, so now in the next case we'll check how we can derive the solution of recurrence relation. Okay, अगर कोई recurrence relation आपके पास है तो उसका solution क्या होगा, ठीक है. So how we can derive the solution of recurrence relation. Okay, so that part we'll discuss now. These are the procedure to derive the recurrence relation solution. Okay, when we solving such recurrence relations, we try to find the solution of the form an is equal to r raised to n, where r is equal to constant. Okay, we'll derive the recurrence relation solution in this form, an is equal to r to n. So an is equal to r raised to n is a solution of recurrence relation, and we have an. Okay, that is a c1 an minus 1 plus c2 an minus 2 plus up to ck an minus k. So what does it mean? In this previous example, we have the form as a 2 an minus 1 minus an minus 2. Okay, in this form we have an is equal to 2 of an minus 1 minus an minus 2. Okay, so compare this form with that. An is equal to c1 an minus 1 plus c2 an minus 2 plus ck an minus k, and so on. So here we have c1 is a 2, c2 is a minus 1. If it is involved more term, we can predict c2, c3, c4 up to ck. Okay, so if and only if r raised to n is equal to c1 r raised to n minus 1 plus c2 r raised to n minus 2 plus up to ck r raised to n minus k. Okay, as per the relation, because an is equal to r raised to n. So here we have an is equal to c1 an minus 1 plus c2 an minus 2 plus up to ck n minus k. So apply this r raised to n form to here. So r raised to n will be the an minus 1. So it will become r raised to n minus 1. an minus 2 will become r raised to n minus 2, and an minus k will become r raised to n minus k. Okay, they are equal. So here Now in next step, we'll divide this equation. Okay, r raised to n form. We'll divide this equation by r raised to n minus k. Okay, so if we consider this form in this recurrence relation, so what will be this form? R raised to n, that is equal to 2 r raised to n minus 1 minus r raised to n minus 2. Okay, this form will be defined for this recurrence relation. Okay, and now divide this equation by r raised to n minus k, means last term जो है उससे उसको divide करना है. तो last term is there r raised to n minus 2. Okay, यहाँ पे क्या है r raised to n minus k है, so divide this equation by r raised to n minus k. So what will be the form you will get? यहाँ पे है r raised to n, so r raised to n divide by r raised to n minus k. Clear? So r raised to n will be remove out. Okay, in the denominator it will be create remaining term is r raised to minus k, and now r raised to minus k will be shift to the numerator, so it will become r raised to k. Clear? So here r raised to k, and now shifted this value to this side. Clear? So it will be minus c1 r raised to n minus 1, r raised to n minus 1 divided by r raised to n minus k. So which term is now remaining? R raised to n will be removed out, and this minus k will be shifted to the numerator, so it will be plus k, and that is minus 1 as it is here. So r raised to k minus 1. Okay, and here second term will be r raised to k minus 2. Third term will be here in the last term r raised to n minus k divided by uh, r raised to n minus k. So this will be removed out, and remaining term is only a ck. Okay, so it is r raised to minus k minus c1 r raised to k minus 1 minus c2 r raised to k minus 2 minus up to minus ck is equal to 0. If we apply this trick to this recurrence relation, तो आपको यहाँ पे r raised to n minus 2 से divide करना है. ठीक है, so here it will be remaining r square is equal to 2 r raised to means when we divide n minus 1 by n minus 2. Okay, so 2 minus 1, that is 1. Okay, and this type of equations you will get here. r square is equal to 2r minus 1. किससे डिवाइड करना है इसको? r रेस टू n minus 2 से आपको डिवाइड करना है. ठीक है, लास्ट टर्म से. तो यहाँ पे बचेगा r square n minus 1 डिवाइड बाय n minus 2. तो रिमेनिंग टर्म इज a 2 minus 1 and 2 minus 1 is a 1, एंड यहाँ पे होगा 1. ठीक है, get 1 of the equation minus 2r plus 1 is equal to, and this is called characteristic equations of the recurrence relation. This equation is called characteristic equations of the recurrence relation, and now we'll solve it. Okay, solution of this equation is called the recurrence characteristic root of the recurrence relation. Okay, now solve this above equation. Okay, if we solve it, r square minus 2r plus 1, so it is r minus 1 whole square is equal to 0. So r is equal to 1 is called the root of the recurrence formula. Okay, okay, when we solve these equations, we'll get a root. And let us consider this linear homogeneous equations with the 2 degree. If we have 2 degree equations form, we just already check one of the example. R square minus c1r minus c2 is equal to 0. तो आपको कितने रूट मिलेंगे? There will be the 2 root r1 r2. Okay, and then after solution of recurrence formula is the form of an is equal to cn n minus 2 plus c2 n minus 2 if and only if, that is an is equal to alpha 1 r raised to n plus alpha 2 r2 raised to n. ठीक है, that will be our solution form of the recurrence formula. Alpha 1 r1 raised to n plus alpha 2 r2 raised to n, and now replace r1 and r2 here, the root, and alpha 1 and alpha 2 are constant that, so we will use now the initial condition. Okay, we'll use now initial conditions to check the alpha 1 and alpha 2. Okay, so this is a procedure to check the recurrence solution of recurrence relation. Is it clear the procedure? Is there any query, any doubt? Yes, is it clear the procedure? Bhavisha, Drashti, Keval, Nandini. Yes, hello everyone. Is it clear? Okay. So only one student has replied. Trustee has replied. Okay, Bhavish has replied. What about the other student? Mohit, Manmit, Mohit. हाँ, that is वो पावर है वहाँ पे, जस्ट आई कंसिडर एज सिंपल फॉर्म। ठीक है, ये टर्म वहाँ पे आर रेस टू एन माइनस वन डिवाइड बाई आर रेस टू एन माइनस टू, ऐसा होगा ना व्हेन वी डिवाइड आर रेस टू एन माइनस टू फॉर्म। So just I can ignore the r here and n minus 1 by n minus 2. So what will be the remaining term that यहाँ पे r raised to n into r raised to minus 1 होगा, and that is r raised to n into r raised to minus। तो ये r raised to n r raised to n cancel out that, and ये minus 2 जो है ऊपर जाएगा, ठीक है। So it will be r raised to 2 into r raised to minus 1। So what is remaining? R only. That is meaning of this one. Is it okay? Is there any confusion? Okay, good. So let us implement this concept to the one of example. Find the solution of recurrence formula, recurrence relation. An is equal to an minus 1 plus 2an minus 2 with a0 equal to 2 and a1 is equal to 7. Okay. So what is our first step? So we'll first derive the characteristic equation. Okay. And how we can derive the characteristic equation? You can also write directly, otherwise you can apply the procedure. It will be form of r raised to n is equal to r raised to n minus 1 plus 2 r raised to n minus 2. Okay. And now divide it by r raised to n minus 2. So it will be r square is equal to, here it is r remaining plus here it is a 2 remaining. Okay. And now shift r plus 2 to this side. So it will be r square minus r minus 2 is equal to 0. Okay. This form will be considered as this one, as r raised to n form. Okay. By putting an is equal to r raised to n to this equation. So an will become r raised to n, an minus 1 will become r raised to n minus 1, and an minus 2 will become r raised to n minus 2. ठीक है। बाद में इसको लास्ट जो टर्म है, ठीक है, एज एन माइनस के, तो लास्ट टर्म जो है उससे पूरा इक्वेशन को आपको डिवाइड करना है। ठीक है, तो इससे पूरे इक्वेशन को डिवाइड करो तो फर्स्ट टर्म होगी आर स्क्वायर, ठीक है। सेकंड टर्म आर रेस टू एन माइनस वन विल बिकम आर, एंड जो थर्ड टर्म होगी वहां पे ओनली 2 is remaining. Okay, and now shifted this form to this side, r square minus r minus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, now in next step solve this equation. Okay, r square minus r minus 2, so factor of this equations will be r minus 2 into r plus 1. Okay, these are the factor of this 2-degree equation. R minus 2 r plus 1 minus 2r plus r, that will be minus r, and minus 2 into 1, that is minus 2. Okay, so we get a 2 solution, 2 and minus 1. Okay, r is equal to 2 and r is equal to minus 1. And now we'll write a solution form, that is this one. an is equal to alpha 1 r1 raised to n plus alpha 2 r2 raised to n. Okay, this will be our solution. Alpha 1 r1 raised to n plus alpha 2 r2 raised to n. Put r1 and r2. So 2 raised to n plus alpha 2 minus 1 raised to n for the constant alpha 1 and alpha 2. अब alpha and alpha 2 आपको predict करना है, ठीक है। So how we can check alpha and alpha 2? So use now initial condition. Which initial condition is given? That a0 and a1. a0 equal to 2 and a1 is equal to 7. These two initial conditions are given that. So we'll use it to this equation. Okay, this is equation, and we'll check alpha 1 and alpha 2. So here when we put a0 equal to 2, a0 equal to 2, okay, means put n is equal to 0, then it create a0 here. So a0 equal to alpha 1 2 raised to 0 plus alpha 2 minus 1 raised to 0. Okay, and it will create 2 raised to 0 means 1, alpha 1 minus 1 raised to 0, that is also 1, alpha 1 alpha 2. And what is the a0? that is a 2. So we get this first equation, alpha 1 alpha 2 is equal to 2. And now for second equation, a1 is equal to 7. So for a1, put n is equal to 1. So a1 will be alpha 1 2 raised to 1 plus alpha 2 minus 1 raised to 1. Okay, and that is 2 alpha 1 minus alpha 2, and a1 is equal to 7. That is second equation. ठीक है, इस दोनों को सोल्व करना आपको, इक्वेशन 1 and 2. So add 1 plus 2. ठीक है, so 7 plus 3 2 is equal to 9 here, and alpha 1 plus 2 alpha 1, that is 3 alpha 1, and alpha 2 minus alpha 2 will be removed. So we get 9 alpha alpha 1 is equal to 3. Okay, and now put alpha 1 to here. So 2 minus 3 is equal to alpha 2, and therefore alpha 2 is equal to minus 1. Okay, so these are the values of constant. So alpha 1 is equal to 3 and alpha 2 is equal to minus 1 after solving this, and therefore our final answer of the solution of recurrence formula, that is alpha 1 2 raised to n minus alpha 2 minus 1 raised to n. So alpha 1 is equal to 3 and alpha 2 is equal to minus 1. So 3 into 2 raised to n minus 1 of minus 1 raised to n. This is solution of a recurrence formula. Is it clear, the procedure? Is there any doubt in any step? Is there any confusion? Any? Yes. What about the student? Is there any confusion? Any query? Is it clear, the procedure to solve the recurrence relation? Nisitha, Raj, Rabindra, Amit. Okay. Second example. That is for Fibonacci sequence. Okay. We have the recurrence formula of Fibonacci sequence. That is Fn is equal to Fn minus 1 plus Fn minus 2. Okay. And you just consider as a An form. So An is equal to An minus 1 plus An minus 2. Okay. In place of F, you can also use the A. And then after consider as R raised to n form. So R raised to n form will be R raised to n is equal to R raised to n minus 1 plus R raised to n minus 2. Okay. And now divide by R raised to n minus 2. So it will be R raised to n divided by R raised to n minus 2 is equal to R raised to n minus 1 divided by R raised to n minus 2 plus R raised to n minus 2 divided by R raised to n minus 2. Clear? Simplify it. So here it will be R square is equal to, here it is the R plus 1. Okay, and now shift R plus 1 to this side. So it will be the R square minus R minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, so this characteristic equations you will get R square minus R minus 1 is equal to 0. And with it initial condition f of 0 is 0 and f of 1 is a 1. Now solve this. Okay, so directly we cannot predict it root factor that. So here we'll apply the one of formula of predict the root, minus b plus or minus square root of delta divided by 2a. Okay, delta is equal to b square minus 4ac. So minus b, a is a 1, b is a minus 1, and c is also minus 1. So minus b means 1 plus or minus root delta b square, 1 minus of minus 4 of 1 minus 1. So it is a plus 5 here you will get. So square root of 5 divided by 2 into 1. So that is a 2. So we get a 2 root, 1 plus root 5 divided by 2 and 1 minus root 5 divided by 2. Okay, these are the root of the Fibonacci equation. Okay, 1 plus root 5 by 2 and 1 minus root 5 by 2. And then after consider the solution. Fn is equal to alpha 1 r1 raised to n, alpha 1 r1 raised to n plus alpha 2 r2 raised to n. Okay, that is our solution. Fn is equal to alpha 1 r1 raised to n. R1 is 1 plus root 5 by 2, and alpha 2 is a 1 minus root 5 by 2. Okay, and now we'll use this characteristic equation. F of 0 is a 1 and f of 1 is a 1. So for f of 0 means n is equal to 0 आपको इस इक्वेशन में पुट करना है. So it will be for 0. Okay, when we put 0 there, so it is alpha 1 1 plus root 5 by 2 raised to 0 plus alpha 2 1 minus root 5 by 2 raised to 0. Okay, so what does it mean? It is alpha 1 plus alpha 2 only, and f of 0 equal to 0. So first equation we get alpha 1 plus alpha 2 is equal to 0. Okay, and now second equations, you will get for n is equal to 1, it will create f1. So f1 is equal to alpha 1 1 plus root 5 by 2 with the power 1 plus alpha 2 1 minus root 5 by 2 with the power 1. Okay, means it will be alpha 1 plus root 5 by 2 plus alpha 2 1 minus root 5 by 2 is equal to 1. ठीक है, इन दोनों को आपको अब सॉल्व करना है. ठीक है, and when we solve it, we'll get the two value. Alpha 1 is 1 by root 5 and alpha 2 is minus 1 by root. Okay, how we can solve it? We just multiply the equation number 1. Okay, that is equation number 2. Multiply equation 1 by 1 minus root 5 by 2. ठीक है, इस टर्म से आपको इक्वेशन 1 को मल्टीप्लाई करना है. ठीक है, एंड देन आफ्टर सब्ट्रैक्ट इट फ्रॉम द 2 में से उसको सब्ट्रैक्ट करना. ठीक है, अदरवाइज 2 minus 1 भी आप कर सकते हो. सो which term you will get here? 1 minus root 5 by 2 divided by 2 into alpha 1. Okay, and when we subtract it, okay, तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा? सेकंड टर्म जो होगी फर्स्ट इक्वेशन से, इट विल बी 1 minus root 5 by 2, और यहाँ पे भी सेकंड टर्म दूसरे इक्वेशन में क्या है, सेम है 1 minus root 5 by 2, तो रिमूव हो जाएगी. ठीक है, एंड हियर इट इज सब्ट्रैक्शन विल बी, यहाँ पे होगा 1 plus root 5 by 2 into alpha 1. Okay, and here it is equal to होगा 0 minus 1 means minus 1. ठीक है, ये इक्वेशन आपको मिलेगा जेन व्हेन वी आफ्टर सब्ट्रैक्ट इट. ओके, मल्टीप्लिकेशन के बाद उसको सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है, तो ये दो टर्म डिफाइन होगी. एंड नाउ टेक एलसीएम हियर. So divide by 2, alpha 1 you can take common, so it is 1 minus root 5 minus 1 minus root 5. uh, 1 minus root 5 by 2, and it is 1 plus root 5 by 2. Subtract it, so it will be so minus 2 root 5. Here the required solution is minus 1 by root 5 and minus 1 by root 5. So 1 by root 5 equal to 0. Yes, that is 1 and minus 1 will be removed. Okay, यहाँ पे 1 और minus 1 रिमूव हो जाएगा. Minus root 5 minus root 5, so it is minus 2 root 5. Okay, and here it is 1 there. Divide by 2 is equal to alpha 1 is equal to minus 1. Okay, so minus will be removed, 2 will be removed. So from this equations we get alpha 1 is equal to 1 by root 5. Okay, and now alpha 1 plus alpha 2 equal to 0 there. So alpha 1 is equal to minus alpha 2. Okay, so alpha 2 will be the negative minus root 5. Okay, so these are the two solutions you will get. Alpha 1 is 1 by root 5 and alpha 2 is a minus 1 by root 5. So we get Fn is equal to 1 by root 5, 1 plus root 5 by 2 raised to n, and minus 1 by root 5, 1 minus root 5 by 2 raised to n. Okay, the alpha 1 r1 raised to n minus plus alpha 2 r2 raised to n. Okay, this is solution of Fibonacci formula. Is it clear? Is there any confusion? Okay. Now, in the third case, if we predict two same root, okay, for example, if we solve the equation r square minus 4r plus 4, okay, is equal to 0. So what does it mean? It is r minus 2 square is equal to 0, and here we get one unique root, okay, means 2 comma 2 comma, and that is only single root there. Okay, in this previous both example there is a two different root as r1 and r2. Clear? But for this type of equation, that is also the degree 2 power, but we get only single value as a solution. Okay, that is similar value. So how we can consider the solution for this type of equation? Clear? So here C1 and C2 are the real number with C2 non-zero, and R2 minus CR1 minus C2 is equal to 0 as only one root as the R0. Okay, when we solve these equations, we get only one root as the R0. Okay, here it is a 2. That is our R0. So the an is the solution of the recurrence relation. That is an is equal to C1 an minus 1 plus C2 an minus 2. If and only if, now the formula will be an is equal to alpha 1 r0 n plus alpha 2 n r0 raised to n. Okay, that will be our solution. An is equal to alpha 1 r0 n plus alpha 2 n r0 n. If it is a two different root, then it is simple formula. An is equal to alpha 1 r1 raised to n plus alpha 2 r2 raised to n. But if we get only single value, okay, as a solution, only one value as a solution, then we'll consider this formula as a solution of recurrence relation. Alpha 1 r0 raised to n plus alpha 2 n r0 raised to n. Okay, where n is running from 0, 1, 2, 3, and alpha and alpha 2 are the constant. Okay, so this formula will work for this type of example where we have a single root, okay, as a r0. So here it's one example there. Okay, an is equal to 6an minus 1 minus 9an minus 2 with a0 is 1 and a1 is equal to 6. So here first we'll consider as the r raised to n form. So it is r raised to n is equal to 6 r raised to n minus 1 minus 9 r raised to n minus 2. ठीक है, फिर जो लास्ट टर्म है उससे पूरे इक्वेशन को डिवाइड करना है. So it will be the r raised to n divided by r raised to n minus 2 is equal to 6 r raised to n minus 1 divided by r raised to n minus 2 minus 9 r raised to n minus 2 upon r raised to n minus 2. Okay, now simplify it. So it is r square here, that is a 6r, okay, minus 9, and that will be r square minus 6r minus plus 9 is equal to 0, and that is r minus 3 whole square is equal to 0. Okay, and that is r is equal to 3. Clear? 3 comma 3 that, but it is repeated value. So r0 equal to 3 is the solution, and hence the recurrent solutions will be an is equal to alpha 1 3 raised to n plus alpha 2 n 3 raised to n. ठीक है, a1 is equal to r0 raised to n alpha 1 r0 raised to n plus alpha 2 n r0 raised to n, and here r0 is equal to 3. So it is an is equal to alpha 1 3 raised to n plus alpha 2 n 3 raised to n. Okay, that is the formula, and for constant alpha 1 and alpha 2. And now we'll match the initial condition. Okay. So initial condition is there a0 equal to 1. So for n is equal to 0, a0 will become in this equation alpha 1 3 raised to 0 plus alpha 2 0 into 3 raised to 0. So it is 1 is equal to alpha 1. Okay, because second term puri 0 ho jayegi. That is alpha 1 is directly we get. And now for a is equal to 1. So we get a1 is equal to alpha 1 3 raised to 1 plus alpha 2 1 3 raised to 1. Okay, means 3 of alpha 1 plus alpha 2, and here it is the 6. So put alpha 1 is equal to 1. Okay, so here we get when we simplify that alpha 2 also we get a 1. Okay, let us check it. uh, Alpha 1 की value 1 put करनी है, so let us consider as it is value, so we can remove the bracket here. 3 alpha 1 plus 3 alpha 2. Okay, now put alpha 1 is equal to 1, so यहाँ पे 3 होगा. 6 minus 3 is equal to 3, that 3 is equal to 3 alpha 2, and means alpha 2 is equal to 1. Okay, so here we get alpha 2 is also 1. And now put in the solution, that is the an is equal to 3 raised to n plus n 3 raised to n. So this is the recurrence relation. Is there any query, any doubt to anyone? All of you have cleared this topic. Is there any confusion? Okay. So now how many example is remaining in the assignment? How many example you have completed in assignment 3?